Let's bear witness to a real story and to learn from elders about what it takes to practice crop farming with themes that lie at the heart of agriculture. Farming as memory, as rhythm with the soil, air, and water. In the stories of elders like Brian Ndou, the lessons go beyond yield. They speak of patience, of resilience, of tending not only to the crops, but to the community at large, and importantly, to life itself.
What led you here? Because much like any other spaces that people find themselves in, working, being driven by purpose and helping others while they're doing that kind of work is a calling. So what called you back to the land?
Yes, it was in 2020. Possibly prior to that, I've been doing some farming in Limpopo and partly in Mpumalanga, where we're doing some essential oils. And in Limpopo, we had planted tomatoes and sweet potato. My coming to this place, Northern Farm in Deep Sloot, it was in 2020. We wanted to produce fresh vegetables. And the reason being, we had realized that there are a number of people that are challenged health-wise. And they do not have access to affordable fresh produce that are able to nourish their body while they are attending to their health. And we said we'll come to a place like this one. This is a land owned by the city of Johannesburg. It's a 58-hectare land subdivided and given to farmers. Standout is just one of the farmers that are here producing these fresh vegetables and herbs. We came here for that very purpose. I mean, we had an opportunity to be around people that had chronic disease, some diagnosed with cancer. And they are encouraged to eat vegetables, particularly fresh vegetables and the herbs. And those that were close to, they needed these fresh vegetables. And a number of them, some of them might have lost their life, is because you need support when you are in that space where people are challenged health-wise. You need family support, you need financial support, family in terms of emotion, being there, the caring part of it and all that. Secondly, you need access to fresh vegetables like the cabbage or spinach. You are told, but clearly those that had cancer, I think that's one of the things that we're exposed to, that when they are doing this chemo, the radiation, there's a lot of, the body must be able to cope with the treatment. And part of making the body cope with the treatment is the food that you eat.
You really are listening to what is needed, when to take the next step, when to put the next foot in front of the other. You know, how were you able to scale so successfully?
Everyone who comes to Northern Farm, the city will give you close to a hectare. Each one of us, even our lease, as Standard Fresh Produce, talks to 1 hectare of land. And the rationale being, prove yourself that you are able to produce. It's a 58-hectare land. You can see some of the land parcels are not being worked on. It's because some of the people have run away. That's the reality of the things. But the truth of the matter is, like all others, we came and were given this little portion. And it was not an easy thing. You see, 1 hectare is not small land.
Yeah.
In a 1 hectare, if we were to tell the truth, your small cabbages, the 1 to 1.5 kg, in a 1 hectare, you are able to plant about 100,000 of those small 1 to, particularly in the suburbs or in these high-rise buildings. They don't need the big cabbages. They need the small one that will fit in their fridge.
Yeah.
Those ones you can plant about 80 to 100,000. Your medium-sized cabbages, you plant about 45 to 55,000 cabbages in a 1 hectare. And if you need the big ones, you plant about 30 to 35,000. What I'm saying is, a 1 hectare is not a small land. even in a 1 hectare, you can do something of substance. That's one of the things. But truth be told, 1 hectare is not sufficient if you really want to grow and scale up your operation. Part of the land that we have partnered with others so that we are able to have this rotation well. I mean, like I said, it's 58 hectares. It's not all of it ours, but through partnership where we work together with other farmers in the area, we are able to produce more together.
Any message that you'd like to share with others that want to perhaps produce the way you produce, being considerate of other humans, being considerate of the climate, being considerate of everything that surrounds the environment? What's your last message?
Climate, it's smallholder farmers, they are challenged climate-wise. I can tell you without any doubt in my mind, on the 20th of October last year, this is the 20th or the 9th of October, 2025, we woke up to find over 20,000 of our cabbages were gone because there was a hail in this area. It was such a demotivating issue. We spent a week just coming to the farm to check it and just look at whether these cabbages will grow. But it was such a tragedy for us in the farm. Truth be told, smallholder farmers are challenged. Climate is here, climate change is here, and we need to be responsive.
The message here for women and first-generation farmers who are just stepping into agriculture: these stories become more than guidance. They become your base, your learning tool in a sense, and your grounding. And it is from that grounding that you can now build and grow what is your own.